Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy.
No, I totally understand. Like that that it's definitely a. Well, I tried this thing and it didn't immediately pay off. So yeah, I'm going back to what I was doing before, which was nothing. But it's still it's dumb.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, dance.
Yeah, which yeah. Like it just is what it is. It's not really
Complete.
it's not really. I would say not.
Ren and Stimpy.
When I say not really, what I mean is that
Oblina.
as far as like the idea of like we can't like no one's really in control or like they're in full control. They're not, because the reality is y'all could just start robbing people. Like if you feel like you don't have enough money to do what you need to do, this is how come drugs dealing is a major issue. Because people feel like they can't get paid. It's like if you don't understand exactly what I'm talking about, or you think what I'm saying don't make a lot of sense, go listen to "Fuck McDonald's and Taco Bell" by Afro Man. Like that song will explain, and that song is old as shit, but it explains completely what we're getting across here is like people feel like they can't make it the way they. Not even the way they feel like they should, because I'm the first person to say that Americans are incredibly entitled and they need everything right now, and if they ain't got it, then it ain't right. It's like whatever we doing ain't right because I ain't got my shit. So yeah, because they're all American. It all kind of falls into place. But if you feel like, if you ever wonder like, why would people break the law? Why would people steal? Why would people sell drugs? Why would people sex traffic? Because they want to get paid right now. The issue is that people don't get their money and then quit. Like people don't figure out a way to put their money away and then stop. People they see that they can get a lot of money selling drugs and they keep selling drugs. Or you know, like, hey, I can make a lot of money by breaking into people's houses and selling shit. And then they try to live outside of their means by like living in like incredibly lavish homes and just don't accept that. Like I can live in a moderate home that's in like a nice clean house in a decent neighborhood, drive a moderate car, and like all the money I have will go a lot farther if I just don't try to ball like whatever that means.
Ren and Stimpy versus
but nah, you gotta. That ain't happening. I was like, especially with black folks. Black folks get money, and they want everybody on the motherfucking planet to know they doing great. It's.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Complete. Ren and Stimpy versus Cora.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That is a good. People like, well, us black people, having a bad habit of, having a need to be flashy. What the fuck is that? Having a need to be flashy is a good chunk of the reason why a lot of black homes get broken into, especially like it's one of those things. Like, yeah, I like when people know you sell drugs, it's probably time to stop selling drugs. It's the only way you can feel comfortable is like answering the door with a shotgun. Like, you probably live in the wrong life because you're trading your like safety and peace of mind for wealth. And honestly, how rich can you possibly be when you dead as shit? I'm just saying. And I know all this don't really make a lot of sense or it don't really mean much of anything. I'm not gonna be able to carry anything. Oh, does it? What's it do? What does that do? Oh, good.
Make your damage. Ren and Stimpy versus Lucy Love.
Kinda, sorta.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, fight!
Wow, I've literally done that 3 times in a row. Fantastic. Yeah, the idea that when people say like they're like voting feels like it doesn't matter, or like speaking your mind at like, you know, any kind of local meeting feels like it's just irrelevant.
Ren and Stimpy.
A lot of times I do feel like a good chunk of that stuff is to make the citizens feel like what they're saying is important, even if it really isn't, because they already know exactly what they're gonna do. It's always better to err on the side of hope that maybe there are people out there trying to make sure that the people who live in America are living a better life, even if, you know, the odds are stacked against them. I don't know. The whole money thing really doesn't feel like it's all that complicated. Like, ultimately the goal is to like make sure rich people stay rich. Like, there's a select few people in America who are like, the way your Brawl put it was really elegant. It's like all of America's economy is based on exclusively making sure that certain people stay rich. That's it. No more, no less. That's the objective. Certain people were rich and they will stay rich forever. The only way to make sure these things change is to find people who don't benefit from their wealth and put them in charge of things like their wealth. And that's going to be very difficult because America is built on money. It's a capitalist country. It's exclusively built around money. So when you have a lot of it, it's really easy to, like, I want to say corrupt, but I don't want to make it seem so sinister. But it's really easy to convince people that their morals aren't that important.
Perfect.
I missed? Oh my gosh, die. How did I go in?
Game. Flawless.
Ugh. All right, that's it. Get out.